Good morning, futures traders. Today is Wednesday, June 11th. So we had a losing day in the trade room today. It's going to happen. Losses happen. We hit our max loss for the day of 1122.40. So we have two losses now in the month of June. So we're still up so far, but plenty of trading days left, 767. We're now down to a winning percentage of 75% in June, 84% overall. So 6 losing days so far since April 1st. Trading does have losses, and we know that. So as long as we manage our risk and we stay to our trade plan, we'll continue to profit. So like I said, we try to limit it to anywhere around $1,000 with slippage. We got to 1122. It is a larger account, so their drawdowns are much better. So unless you're going to be trading micros, 250,000 or up are good for this strategy. Anyway, what you're going to see is the trade room. You'll see the time it took to get the trade. You'll see the entry, and you'll see how we lost. So, is what it is. You know, trading comes with losses. So, I'm not worried about it. The trade strategy is still solid. We're still up for the month. So, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. We learned something from it, and we'll continue from there. So, see you in the morning. Okay, guys. Morning, everyone. We got about a minute 30. Looks like we have a quant long right now, which would be a valid S1 because it closed above the 100 EMA, and we have plenty of room to the next resistance level. But we won't take that, obviously, because the market's opening. So we'll wait and see what the first bar looks like. I anticipate it's probably going to be a little crazy with the CPI number, but we'll see. It's been pretty flat since the news. All right, 20 seconds. And here we go. So high volume sell. We still have an S1 that would be valid here. Waiting for ticks to that area there. I'm going to put the order right above
Order submitted.
that spot, that swing right there. All right, we're getting some high volume sells, so I'm going to cancel that.
Cancel.
Wait and see if we get a quant short. Pretty subdued considering the news at 8:30.
Order canceled.
This is still considered a valid S1 long, even though we have the high volume short. But again, we have to get down here for an S3. I haven't really tried taking an S3 on these other levels. It's always been on the rules for the zones. See if it bounces here, the current open. All right, we're getting some high volume buying here. So this would still be part of the S1, which is this quant long right here. I'm going to place the sell order here in case we get an S3. I'd have to see some high volume sells on this bar here or the next couple bars. Yeah, man, I don't know why he doesn't follow his own rules. That's why I stopped going to his trade room. Where did he take that short? I mean, even if you took a short below this prior day high, you would have won. I mean, let's suppose, we took let's suppose we took an S3 here. That still would have won. So I don't know where he took his short. So here, this here, it's not even showing an entry. I don't know. He probably took it because the high volume closed below the 100. Even so, this was a pretty big bar. Yeah, it's not the rules. I'm following the rules.
Order canceled.
Taking that off. There's no high volume there. So the only thing we're still waiting for is an S1. This S1 is still valid until we get a short. Yeah, it is dead. We may not be trading today. That's fine. It's kind of, I mean, even the bars are between 40 and 80 ticks now. I mean, this bar is 40 ticks. This is about maybe 100 ticks. This bar here is about, these are 40 tick lines. So you guys want to see ProEdge while we're waiting? I have that running in the background.
YM edge runner short.
So it runs on the 2-minute handles. And what it'll do is it's all micros except for ES. And the way it works is this is the auto, so it's going to take its trade on its own. So it starts at 9:36 and it goes to 10:30. So it hasn't taken any trades yet. But you can see the signals are pretty good. So the way it works is you get the signal and you can place trades via an ATR for a target. There's a fixed tick target that you can use as an option. There's an option to take the trade immediately when the background turns color. So red, green. So I just let it sit in the background and run, but you can see the markets are pretty dead all across the board. So nothing yet. Hawk didn't take a trade yet. So this is Hawk running. I just let it sit there running in the background. So testing that. Then of course we have our quant bot that hasn't taken a trade yet either. So those are the strategies I'm currently testing. ProEdge, I don't know. They just reached out to me and wanted to know if I'd be willing to check out their strategies. And so I had gotten the manual indicator and it was pretty good. And then they came out with the auto. I said, well, I've got a lot of folks that are looking to for some automation to run in the background. So yeah, they sent over their ProEdge Edge runner. So I've been testing it since when? June 6th, I think. So far, it's been good. I think it's had one or two losing trades. We're set up for an S3 here, possibly.
Order filled. Order filled.
Damn it.
Order filled.
This could be a loser. Looks like we may have a loser here. A losing day today. See what this does. We had high volume here, so look the S3. Yeah, here we go. There's our $1,000 loss. Yep,
Order filled.
1122. All right, so we're done. Anybody else take that? All right, well, two losing days so far this week. You didn't take it, David? High volume here. Plenty of room down. Oh well, we're gonna have losers. So that we'll call that a day there. Yeah, I hit the break even on the first time. When I went back in the second time was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Nope. Yeah, Matt. Remember what happened last time you did that? All right. Well, we're going to have losing days. I mean, overall, it's still pretty good. Let me. Oh, I don't have Excel on my Excel on this VPS. It's on my other one. I'll update the spreadsheet and post it in the Discord. I could trade my other accounts if you want. I have that fun to go stuff that I'm probably just going to get rid of because they never respond to my emails. Thanks, Philip. Have a good one. We'll do it again tomorrow. See you guys.